I can wish what is lost to an undiscovered country. Your soul and body crossed. There's still something you can teach me, but you are out of reach. There's still something you can teach me, you are out of reach. There's still something you can teach me, you are out of reach.
Midnight Milwaukee, 1959. Hot haddocks on the mound. Rays are stealing signs the whole game. Still having more Milwaukee down. You threw a perfect game. I was in the Hall of Fame. A Cooperstown don't call it what it was. That's a shame. Only man to pitch and lose a perfect game. Through the loaded innings, throwing hard without a sweat. Ended regulation, striking out over dead. 12 innings done, no runners reaching base. Nobody had ever done it, so Harvey's place in history is safe. Yeah. You threw a perfect game. I was in the Hall of Fame. A Cooperstown don't call it what it was, and that's a shame. Only man to pitch and lose a perfect game. They're in the 13th, sealed Harvey's fate. Then Joanne got home and boy, it never reached the plate. You threw a perfect game. I was in the Hall of Fame. The Cooperstown don't call it what it was. That's a shame. Only man to pitch and lose a perfect game. contact's coming soon. On this flawless afternoon, our worlds are gonna collide. Look up, there's stuff to see. Look up, avoid emergency.
Good evening, loyal fans, and welcome to tonight's Comedy Sports Rec League Showcase. First, let's welcome the Blue Team, featuring Andrea Weiner-Kreiner, Dave Baba Iba, and your Blue Team captain, Ryan the Bee is Silent Gangwish. And now, here comes the Red Team, featuring Myra, Electric Lavenu, Donna, Swimming Paul, and your Red Team captain, Susan, World Peas. And now, of course, we need to welcome our referee in the black and white vertical stripes, Brooke E. Monster Chamberlain.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Comedy Sports. Tonight is our Rec League. Wednesday night, 7:30. Glad you can be here. My own bedroom. Isn't it lovely? I just put in this wall. This is great. So what you're about to see tonight is improvised comedy brought from us to you, because we'd like to continue having improv even though our theater is not open, so we can come from home to Zoom to you. So what I'd like to do is bring the captains on the screen with me, so please welcome both captains on the screen. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Susan. Shake hands.
Hi.
Shake hands.
Hey, buddy.
Great. Okay. All right. We're going to talk a little bit first about a foul that we might have tonight, and that is the bag. So you guys have quickly, I'm sure you have some bags set aside. Can I see your guys' bags? Great. You guys are ready. Now, the bag is a foul that is called, anybody says something lewd, crude, rude, disgusting, something offensive, and that fellow person will have to wear a bag on their head for that scene or game. And dependent upon our green screens on how we have them set, you may or may not see the bag, but they will be wearing them in spirit to you. So we need to decide who is going to choose the opening round game. So I would like to have a little rock, paper, scissors. So you have to close your eyes, and you're going to put your hands in the screen so we see them. And on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, rock, break, scissors. So red team, you get to choose the opening round game.
We would like to challenge the blue team to the game of Pass the Mic.
All right, pass the mic. Do you accept?
Yes, we do.
Good, because you don't have a choice. Excellent. Both captains, prepare your team. Pass the mic. I need to come to our lovely audience. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Brooke.
Thank you for being here with us tonight.
I'm so happy to be here. This is such a fun group of people. And can I just say, I've always been a fan of the Pirate Patch. I just need you to know that. It's my favorite.
Yes. I have this too. And
Woohoo!
I have a pirate costume in my pocket behind me.
This does not shock me at all.
So, Marianne, you are my chat goddess. You go into the audience and you get all the suggestions that I ask for me. So thank you very much.
I'm all over it.
Our lovely audience out there tonight, I would like you to go into chat. And when you're in chat, you're going to be giving us suggestions and you're going to be sending it to all panelists and attendees. That way, everybody can see it. And keep your suggestions clean, minding that bag foul, because I will call it on you. So what I need right now are single syllable names. Go ahead and put them into chat for me because we're going to be playing Pass the Mic. And a player from each team is going to be facing off. They're going to be rhyming with those names. And anytime I have a rhyme that doesn't make sense to me, or if it's repetition or they're stalling, I will rotate them. So, Marianne, can you count rotations for me?
I absolutely will count rotations for you.
Thank you. All right, so can I have a player up from each team up on the screen? They're coming up. There's Donna. There's Andrea. Thank you very much. Make sure you unmute for me, please. And Marianne, what is our first name for the evening? Miss Marianne.
Yes, I'm taking the suggestion Joe from Charissa.
Thank you. It is Joe. The first name is Joe. We're going to start with Andrea. Players, are you ready for your game of Pass the Mic?
Yes.
Begin.
I have a friend, his name is Joe. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He goes to the park so he can go slow. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When I go high, he goes low. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
In the winter, he likes to shovel snow. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
If you're his enemy, you're his foe. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When he has time, sometimes bubbles he blows. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
To earn some money, the lawn he'll mow. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
If he's in trouble, he'll yell crow. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He'll yell crow. Watch out, the birds are coming. All right.
He's gonna eat crow.
Rotate Donna. That's an interesting yell when you're in trouble. Okay, what's our next name, Marianne?
Our next name from Christopher is Will.
Will. Will is your name. We're going to start with the red team with Myra. Sorry, take a point away from the red team. We cannot hear you, Myra.
I have a friend, his name is Will. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When we go to lunch, I make him pay the bill. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Out the back, he's got his whiskey still. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Under his window, there is a sill. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
His sister is weird, she's name is Jill. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I say 0, he says nil. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When he drinks, he swill. Pass the mic.
Okay, I'm going to rotate Myra. All right, next red team member in. It's Susan. Can I have your next name, please?
Robin has suggested the name Lee.
Lee, that's my middle name. Okay, Andrea, you're going to start with Lee.
I have a friend, his name is Lee. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He's got a very functional knee. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
When I go to his house, we play on his Wii. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He is a really good friend to me. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He comes from across the sea. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
In Ireland, he made friends with the she. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Sawing on Andrew's side, rotate blue. Next player in, next name, please.
Several loyal fans have suggested the name Bob.
Bob. Dave, boy, you grew that mustache fast. Okay, the name is Bob. We're going to start with Susan.
Yo, I got a friend. His name is Bob. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
My friend Bob likes barbecue and corn on the cob. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He keeps his watch on his grandfather's fob. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He's not a real good housekeeper. In fact, he's a slob. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He does need to go and get a job. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He's got a door to his bedroom and it's got a knob. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
His monkey is a blob. Pass the mic.
What? Sorry. Rotate red. Nice run, though. Nice run. Next player in for red. And can I get another name, please?
Absolutely. Jamie has suggested Ross.
Ross is the name. Go ahead and Dave, start us off with Ross.
I got a friend, he's real cool, and his name is Ross. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He's really cool because he's the boss. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
He's real smart and he runs a kiosk. Pass the mic.
Sorry, Sorry, we're close on that, Dave. I give you prop points, but I'm going to rotate you. Next player in for blue. Let's get another name, please.
Absolutely. Bruce has suggested Anne.
Anne. We're going to start with Donna. Here we go.
Yo, I got a friend and her name is Anne. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
And you know that I am her #1 fan. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She goes to school with a guy named Dan. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I got real close, so he had to ban me. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Her favorite relative is her gran. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
And someday, maybe I'll be her man. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
17 times she used a pan. Pass the mic.
Sorry, rotate Donna. Next player in. Another name, please.
Absolutely. Our next name is Matt.
Matt. Let's start with Ryan.
I have a good friend and his name is Matt. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It doesn't matter, Republican or Democrat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's kind of skinny, so he's not real fat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Dog or cat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When he goes to the gym, he only works out his lats. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He is a big-time autocrat. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When he's typing on the computer, he's all in, no caps. Oh,
Oh, and that is time. That was a rotation on the blue team. That's the time for the game of Pass the Mic. Okay, we had the -1 on the red team for the mute foul. Marianne, what are our rotations looking like?
Well, the red had 4 rotations, blue only had 3, so that means blue gets the 5 points for this round.
Because they rotated the least, so we've got blue team 5, red team -1. I have a feeling, though, they'll get that back. All right, so the blue team is in the lead, so I need the blue team captain, Ryan, on the screen. Hello, Ryan.
hello.
Great. Ryan, you are going to be playing your first game. And what's the game of that?
We would like to play New Choice.
That's an excellent choice. You may leave the screen and prepare your team. Thank you very much. For the game of New Choice, my suggestion I would like would be something that you are saving up for. Go ahead and type your suggestions into chat. And while you're doing that, the game of New Choice is played where the blue team will be playing a scene. I will be blowing this fancy dancy little whistle, and I will be saying new choice. And they will have to say something new or physically do something new at that moment. So we got some suggestions in there, Marianne?
We do. Robin is saving up for a vacation.
Vacation! Excellent. Blue team, can I have the first 2 players on for the game of New Choice? We've got Ryan, we've got Andrea. Blue team, you ready for your game of New Choice?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Hey, dear,
Yes, honey.
have you paid our bills this month?
You know, I'm just paying off the last one right now, and we're getting pretty close to not having enough left over.
I was so looking forward to going on our trip to Tahiti.
New choice.
Well, maybe we won't go on vacation this year.
No, we have to go on vacation this year. We just spent a whole year not going anywhere, and I told you I would take you on this trip, and I'll find a way.
I'll love you no matter what.
You know, I love you too, but I wish I could give you more. I wish I had more to give.
Ryan, new choice.
I love you too, and you know, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this happen. I'm gonna find a way to get you to Tahiti, get us on that trip that we've been wanting to go on.
Can sell this precious heirloom.
New object.
We can sell our bear.
New choice. New object.
I have this hippo. Maybe we can lease him to the zoo.
Let me see him. Hand him to me, please. Yes, he's
New
beautiful.
switch off.
Hand him to me, please. Oh, how beautiful he is. I think he would fit right in at the zoo.
I think so. I think they need one, so maybe they'll give us enough money.
Yeah, and I actually know the zookeeper. And
New choice.
I actually know the person who feeds the penguins there.
New choice.
I actually know the lion's best friend who sneaks in at night every night to say hi to all the lions.
That's Fred, right?
Fred the lion friend. And I think he can be the one that'll help us get that money that we need. So we'll take this to Fred.
I think so. Wait, is that Fred at the door now?
Yeah, let me go let him in.
Okay.
Oh, Fred! It's good to see you. Why don't you...
New choice.
Fred, I can't believe you've taken so long to show up. What took you so long to get here, Fred?
New choice.
Fred, I have some news. I don't know if it's good news or bad news.
Oh, what kind of news do you have there, son?
Well, I've been saving up to go on this trip, and I need your help.
You do? What kind of help are you looking for? You need a job or something?
Well,
We have this hippo.
yeah, she's holding the hippo now. She has it there.
You
Well,
see it? It's a baby. It's very cute. It's cuter than Fiona.
let me see that hippo. Wow. This is a gorgeous hippo. I love this hippo. This is my favorite. I think I would like to buy this from you. Can I buy this from you?
Yes.
Yes.
Will you let me buy it from you? Do you take Venmo?
New choice.
Do you take Zelle?
New choice.
Would you take a check?
Well,
And that's time for the game of New Choice. Let's give a little applause, jazz hands for the blue team. Thank you very much. Woo! Great job. Okay, audience, keep that game in your brain. Let's bring the red team captain on the screen. Hello, Susan. So they got to play a game. What would you like to play?
We would like to play Advice Panel.
Great. I'm going to go to the audience right now and start getting suggestions
Awesome.
to give to your teammates. So from the audience, I would like some fictional characters, locations, or region as well. Go ahead and put those in the chat right now. And the red team will be coming on. They're going to be playing some advice panelists, and they're going to be using your suggestions for their characters. So can I have the red team on the screen for me, please? And Marianne, can you give me a couple of suggestions for me? All right. Marianne, can you hear me?
Absolutely. You know, I have a mute button too, and I didn't put it in time. So
Okay.
-1 for me. I'll take it. So our character that we're taking is going to be Bilbo Baggins.
Okay, that's going to go to Susan.
Our location is a junkyard.
All right, that's going to go to Myra.
And our region is Scotland.
Okay, Donna. You are in Scotland. Go ahead and you can turn your cameras off if you want to reset, whatever you'd like to do. And so right now for also our audience, I would like you to go into chat and type out some questions or advice that you might need help on, like how do I install a wood wall, or something similar of that nature. How do I turn on new lights? Stuff like that. So go ahead and put those into chat right now. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call the red team back on the screen so we can introduce our panelists for this advice show. Go ahead and join me, red team. Thank you very much. So I'd like to introduce you to today's panelists. They're here to give advice to you or to advice that your friends, your friends might need help too. So over here, Bilbo Baggins, hello. Say hello and introduce yourself for me, please.
Hello, I'm Bilbo Baggins, and I'm from the Shire.
Okay, well, great, thank you. Nice to, long ways from the Shire. Great that you could be here. Junkyard Dog, hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Tell me a little something about yourself.
I got this here junkyard. I'll take anything. Your gross junk is my treasure. Bring it on down. I'll give you a tiny amount of money back.
Great, nice to meet you. And last but not least, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Susanna, and I'm here visiting in Scotland, so everything is so different.
Oh, I bet it is really different. Yes, that's great. Wonderful experience. So, Marianne, can you ask us a question from our audience, please?
Absolutely. Ken would like to know, when is the best time to ask for a raise at work?
Oh, very good question, Ken. Thank you very much. Bilbo.
Oh, I think if you're working hard, you need to go ask your boss right away for some extra food. I like food a lot. Hobbits like food. I like ale. Whatever they have in their refrigerator, I think would be good.
Oh, refrigerator. Great. Okay, junkyard.
You know, in my junkyard, when you learn to do the car smasher, then you get a promotion. So find out whatever's the car smasher of your job, learn how to do it, then you get promoted.
Oh, all right. Suzanne?
Well, since I've been here in Scotland, I have learned that everything goes better with a crumpet and a biscuit, and that actually is a cookie. But who knew, right? So after the boss has had lunch, that's when you ask him, not before.
Hobbits like crumpets too.
Crumpets are great. Great advice. Marianne, can we have another question, please?
You better believe it. Nancy wants to know, how do I get my kid to brush his teeth without complaining?
Oh, great question, Nancy. Kid brushing teeth without complaining. Junkyard.
You know what I tell my kid? You know, if you don't brush your teeth, they become like junk. And they get all this junk in them. And then nobody wants you. You gotta hang out at my place. And nobody wants to do that.
Ugh. Gross. Okay, Suzanne?
Apparently here in Scotland, they just give you an extra plaid. They bribe you. So it's a tartan that they wear around their waist, and they bribe the kids to brush their teeth.
Oh, bribery always works for me. All right, Bilbo?
We don't brush our teeth. We just use a toothpick. But ever since I got this ring, it's very special. I don't need to brush my teeth anymore. I don't know why.
Oh, interesting. Great. Marianne, any other questions out there?
Absolutely. Hopefully Rob's significant other is not listening, because he wants to know how to break up with someone.
Uh-oh. Okay. We will not use the name Rob anymore. Okay, Rob wants to know how to break up with somebody. Suzanne?
Yeah, that's why I'm in Scotland, is because was supposed to break up, and I just left. I thought that was the easiest way. I disappeared.
You just
But
left.
this is a lovely trip.
Just leave, right? Is that what you're saying? Just leave? Okay, just leave.
Just-
Okay. Bilbo?
That gives me an idea about disappearing. The only way to break up is to give them a little food and then run away.
Run away.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Apparently she's ghosted us.
where did Bilbo go? Whoa, okay. Junkyard.
What about that? So what I do when I break up with someone, I take all their junk out of my house, and I take it to my junkyard, and then they get so pissed at me that I cleared out their crap that they break up with me.
Oh,
So just take their stuff and get rid of it.
okay, great. Can I have another question, please?
Absolutely. From Olivia, what is the best kind of sandwich?
Best kind of sandwich. Junkyard.
Ah, the best kind of sandwich. Okay, so you take all of the leftovers out of out of the fridge, and whatever sandwich bread, you just smash it in there, like a car smasher, right? It's like smash it really flat. A little bit of, mayo. So I would call it a leftover sandwich.
Oh, and that sounds lovely. And that's time for the Game of Advice panel. Thank you to Junkyard, Bilbo, and Suzanne. Thank you very much. Great. You saw the red team's Game of Advice panel, and you saw the blue team's game of New Choice. Now is the time where you can choose who's going to get the points for that round. And I believe our mystery man out there, Patrick Short, thank you, Pat, is sending out a quick poll so you can choose which team is going to get the points. So go ahead and click on so that we can find out the winner. While they're doing that, Thank you for watching us tonight and supporting local comedy. We may not be open to theater, but we appreciate being able to be here for you and laughing and enjoying these moments with us. So as those tallies come through, hopefully I can find out who's going to win this match here soon, because
And Brooke, while they're watching and enjoying the show, if they're feeling generous, they can support us. I put a couple links in the chat as well.
Great. You can go to those links and you can send us a little financial support to finish going through however long this is going to take. Hopefully not much longer. All right, so do we have... Okay. Whoa. Well, it was really close. It looks like red team just ahead at 52%, blue team at 48%. So I'm going to give the red team 5 points, and I'm going to give the blue team 4 points. What does that make our score?
All right, with those points, the blue team is still in the lead at 9. Red team has jumped out of the negatives at 4, and I'm at -1.
What? Oh, because you are mute?
Because I muted myself. I took a point away from my own self.
But you're such a lovely person. Can you give yourself a point for being a lovely person?
I will give myself that point back because the ref is nice. Alrighty.
Okay. Now, I'd like to challenge both teams now to the game of Wikipedia. Can I have everybody on the screen? For the game of Wikipedia, I need everybody in our audience to put suggestions into chat, topics that you wish you were more knowledgeable about. And while that's happening, we're going to have the red team and the blue team playing this game. We're going to start talking about a topic. At some point, the other team is going to challenge the information said with the correct information, and it's going to go back and forth with the challenges, and I will be timing it. So, Marianne, do we have a topic?
We sure do. Loyal fan Peter has suggested Mars.
Mars. Very on topic right now, for sure. Players. Oh, we have about 3 minutes, by the way. We're going to have 3 minutes. Players, are you ready for your game of Wikipedia?
Yes.
I would like a red team member to start. Who would that be? That would be Susan. Okay, players, here's your game of Wikipedia. Begin.
We have been very interested in Mars. There are some people that want to actually move and live there. And so we have been sending little robots to Mars for quite some time.
Challenge.
Yes, Ryan.
I don't know who this we is that she keeps speaking of, and I'd like
You
a
should
little
know because you're challenging the information. Continue, Susan.
Yes, so we just landed another
Challenge.
robot on Mars.
Yes, Andrea.
It is the United States of America that has been sending little robots to Mars.
Yeah, they have. Continue.
The United States of America is a country that is over 200 years old and has a history of firsts in space. The first that we had was to put a man.
Yes, Susan.
Actually, Russia put the first satellite in space.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Continue, Bilbo.
So the satellite Sputnik was sent up in the space race by Russia. And they were very proud of that. And they
Challenge.
Yes, Andrea.
Actually, it was the USSR at the time, not Russia.
That's correct. Continue, Andrea.
The USSR was a conglomeration of various Soviet socialist republics that lasted.
Challenge.
Yes, Myra.
She forgot to say very disgruntled and unwilling republics.
Okay, continue, Myra.
So this group of unwilling groups of people in a countries that are part of the USSR, they sent this thing up, and they couldn't get to the moon first, though. That was the United States, and then
challenge.
Yes, Ryan.
The Russians set up Sputnik, not Thing.
That's correct. Continue, Ryan.
Yes, also Russians threw up their Laika, the dog, and he came back totally fine. There was
challenge.
Yes, Myra.
Leica is the name of a animation firm in Portland.
Yes, it is. Continue, Myra.
So that firm has now made Coraline and Paranorman. And
Challenge.
Yes, Andrea.
It's nowhere near as good as Disney's animation.
Challenge.
That's a personal opinion. Sorry, Andrea. Continue, Myra.
So last year they won their first Academy Award for a technical achievement, and I happen to know that they are up again this year for another Academy Award, and they are leading the
Challenge.
animation.
Yes, Andrea.
The Academy Awards are not the only award shows and award programs out there. There are also Emmys.
Yes.
and
Okay.
Tonys.
So continue. Go ahead.
The Emmys and the Tonys are two of the other award programs for both. The Emmys are for TV, television, and the Tonys are for Broadway. And then, of course, there's also the Golden Globes.
Yes, Susan.
The Tonys are not just for Broadway. They're for any terrific show that gets nominated.
That's correct. Continue.
The Tonys have been around for decades, and many famous shows that you have listened to or seen have won awards on the Tonys. But unfortunately, this year Broadway had
Challenge.
Yes, Andrea.
Tony's a guy from the Bronx.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Tony
I
the
will
guy
not
from
take it.
Boise.
I'm not taking a challenge over a challenge. Let's go with Tony from the Bronx. Continue, Andrea. You have less than a minute.
So Tony from the Bronx was born in 1958. and
Challenge!
Yes, Admire.
I was born in 1959, and you got it all wrong, sister. You always get my birthday wrong, and every single year you forget to give me the present. I always tell you what I want.
Somebody else talk besides Myra.
Challenge.
Yes, Ryan.
Tony is actually Tina and Tony at Tina and Tony's wedding, and that's where we know Tony from.
Challenge.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Continue, Donna. 212.
So it's very important to make that distinction because nobody believes it, but really it's Tony and Tina. They got married. Who can I say?
Challenge.
More
Yes,
than one-
Andrea.
I would like to present factual information about Tony.
Okay.
Okay, Tony did marry Tina, and it is Tony and Tina. They got married on
Challenge.
September 9th.
Yes, Andrea. Oh, sorry, Susan.
It's not Tony and Tina. It's Tony and Tina with an apostrophe.
Continue, Susan.
And that show is a lot of fun to go.
Challenge.
Yes, Dave.
I am way out of my depth here. I do know that eats, shoots, and leaves depends on where you put the comma. I do know.
Challenge.
So,
That sounds great, Dave. I'm sorry to say it's out of your realm. So let's go ahead and continue with Susan.
Tony and Tina is audience participatory, kind of like comedy sports, but in a musical fashion. And they all have the same.
Yes, Ryan.
So Mars is a planet and has always been a planet and will forever.
That's correct. Go ahead and continue, Ryan.
Yeah. So unlike Pluto, although my heart does go. I mean, hearts do go out to Pluto.
Yes, Donna.
Pluto is a dog that Mickey owns.
Yes, he is. Continue, Donna.
Yes, and he's very sensitive about his name ever since his friend got decontaminated from a planet to a not a planet. So now,
Challenge.
Yes, Andrea.
Pluto is a planet again.
Yes, it is. Continue, Andrea. 8 seconds.
So we grew up with there being
Challenge.
9 planets.
Yes, Myra.
And
Venus is the better planet of Pluto. Everybody has rated that so in the latest polls.
Well, that's good information. Go ahead and continue, Myra.
So Venus is for women and Mars is for men. And we have a book about it.
And that's time for the game of personal Wikipedia. So we had Myra talking there at the end, so that means I'm going to give 5 points to the red team for that.
And that brings our score to a tie, 9-9. This scoring update is brought to you by Classes. Does this look fun? It is.
Very fun. All right, thank you very much for that score update. Next, we've got a score. We got a tie of 9-9. So I would like the blue team captain on the screen, please. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am fine. What
Oh,
would you like to play next?
Oh, my group and I would like to play foreign movie.
Okay, hold on. Okay. For a movie. Go ahead and prepare your team.
Okay.
From our audience, I would like some foreign countries for suggestions and titles of movies. Not real movies, made up movies. You're making up movie titles. Go ahead and put both those offers into chat for me. The blue team will be playing out the game of foreign movie, while 2 people are on screen having a scene from that movie in gibberish. One of the team members is off screen doing the English translation for that scene. So, Marianne, give yourself a point because you're that much more special.
Yay! I'm special. Hooray!
Now,
All right.
A country for our country.
Our
please?
country is Norway from Larissa.
Ooh, Norway. And a title of a film.
From Brooke, who has a fantastic name. It's Once Upon a Sudden Bridge.
Bridge?
Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E, Bridge.
Okay, and that's not this Brooke. There's another Brooke.
A Brook, yes. And it's
Great.
Once Upon a Sudden Bridge.
That sounds like a wonderful movie. So, can I have our 2 players from the blue team on the screen? We got Ryan. We've got Dave. This is Norway's title of the
Once
film.
Upon a Sudden Bridge.
Once Upon a Sudden Bridge. Andrea, take it away.
From Olaf Studios in Oslo, Norway, here is the award-winning movie Once Upon a Sudden Bridge.
Ah! Look at the market! It's a man! It's no!
Oh no! That truck came out of nowhere and I fell off my bicycle. What were you doing traveling in front of my truck? I am in the right lane and so were you.
Alaka, mulak it, ala, and amola, ilalo.
I saw this beautiful girl walking on the other side of the road and I couldn't help myself. I had to turn my bicycle towards her. Oh, you mean Svetlana, my fiancé? I'll come introduce you to her.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Svetlana. Please excuse all of my bruises and cuts and the blood, but wouldn't you rather marry me? I should have hit you harder. You did break my hip, but still she should marry me. But I love Svetlana, and I'm the good man. I didn't kill him. Come with me to the hospital. I think I should just come over here and jump off of the bridge.
Oh, no. Svetlana, come.
Yeah, Svetlana, don't worry about him. You just come with me. You'll be fine. The bridge is only 5 feet above the water. Goodbye, cruel world.
And that's time for the game of foreign movie. Again, give a little round of applause for the blue team. Thank you very much. Now I need to introduce your red team captain, or bring your blue team captain back. Hello, Susan. Come on back. Hey, Drax. Okay, Susan, now it's your team's turn to play a game. What do you want to play?
We would like to play Naive Replay.
Okay. So for
First,
now,
I want to give you this little animal.
you're going to give me the animal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
Aw.
Thanks.
Adorable.
Okay. So who are we sending outside to be naive?
Our naive player is going to be Myra.
Okay, Myra. Marianne, can you send Myra into the waiting room? Hopefully she says yes, even though I can't hear her.
Myra has left the room.
Thank you very much. For the Red Team game of Naive Replay, I need a suggestion of a something that has just been revealed, a secret that may have just been revealed. And the Red Team will be playing out a scene and with pretending that Myra is actually still in the scene, but you can't see her. And they have to compensate for a missing player. And then once they play the scene, I will bring Myra in, who has no idea what the scene was about, or the suggestion, or seen it. And Myra has to fit in the scene as best as possible. So do we have a suggestion?
Yes, I am going to go with a surprise twin from Kristen.
Ooh, surprise twin. How fun. Okay, Red Team, are you ready for your game of Naive Replay?
Yes.
Okay, come on up and take it away.
Oh my gosh, honey, you will not believe the news I just heard. Well, she's standing right next to me. She's
Yes.
a twin.
I cannot believe that.
I don't know.
I'm going to make brownies.
I guess she likes to cook.
Twenty minutes. 20 minutes.
We can keep her. Yeah. Do you want to stay with us? I'm talking to you. Okay, if you say so.
Let's eat.
Okay, great. That was our initial scene. Go ahead and reset. And let's go ahead and bring Myra back in, please. I will join her up here so that she's not all by herself when she comes back from the waiting room. There's Myra. Hello, Myra. Welcome back. And Susan's back, and we're going to replay our scene for Naive Replay. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. I just found out the most amazing secret. And yeah.
Dude, what's happening? What's the secret, dude?
You've got a twin.
Tubular!
And she's visiting us right now.
Yo, twin! Which came out first?
I'm going to make brownies.
Brownies, like... What?
Likes to cook things.
So... I have a twin, and she makes brownies, and... Like... Totally rad. Do you serve?
20 minutes.
Can we keep her?
20 minutes till serving?
Can we keep her?
Yeah, let's keep her. 2 of me.
Okay.
Chow time.
Let's have some brownies and then go find your twin.
And that's time for the very difficult game of Naive Replay. Yay! Giving you a big round of applause. Thank you very much. So we saw the Red Team's game of Naive Replay, and the blue team's game, a foreign movie. Once again, we're going to decide who's going to get the points for that round. Go ahead and put your information on there and who you'd like to give the points to. While that's going on, yes, we do have classes, and yes, we do have other shows. We have shows every Saturday night right now on Zoom at 7 o'clock. We also have some other special shows that we have once in a while, and you can find all that information on our website, which is portlandcomedy.com. I had to think about it for a second because I don't say it out loud that often anymore. portlandcomedy.com, wonderful information. Let's see who won that round. The blue team, I know it's red color, but it's blue team gets the points for that round, so they're going to get, let's give the blue team 5 points, and let's give the red team 4 points, because I feel generous today.
Alrighty, Brooke, that puts the blue team in the lead, 13-14, and I'm here with 1 point.
Oh, Marianne, give yourself 10 points.
I don't know what to do with that many points. I'm so excited.
Woo! Now you have 11s. Great. Okay, we've come to a last chance round, and that would mean I need all the players. Come on, join me on the screen. Everybody, my arms are disappearing. Woo! On the screen for this last game of Back in My Day. So in chat, audience members, please go in and put in local conveniences such as devices, things in your kitchen, things in your house, other maybe not necessarily electronic things that you have today that may not have been around back in that day. And they're going to be coming up with some puns on the spot for you with those suggestions. And every time you hear a little bell, they should be getting a little point for that little pun. And so, for this is the game of Back in My Day, do we have our first suggestion, please?
Absolutely. Our first suggestion is Starbucks.
Starbucks. Great. And the players will lean in and tell their line when they have one. Begin anytime.
Back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks. We made tea out of wood bark.
Back in my day, you didn't have Starbucks. You got a buck if you mowed the lawn.
Back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks. We drank hot water with lemon in it.
Back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks, but we had Daddy Warbucks.
Back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks. We only had Pete's Coffee. My buddy Pete would make us some coffee.
Vault, back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks. We had chock full of nuts.
Back in my day, my daddy went hunting and he got a bunch of bucks that had stars points, and we hung our hats on them.
Back in my day, we didn't have Starbucks. We had stars after the bucks hit us when we went, hunting.
Everybody's going hunting. Stay forward there, Susan. I'm going to challenge you to the next one. What's our next suggestion?
Our next suggestion is microwave.
Microwave. Susan's first.
Back in my day, we didn't have microwaves. We had really, really big waves.
Back in my day, we didn't have microwaves. We had food that was cooked even all over.
Back in my day, we didn't have microwaves. We would warm the food up under our armpits, run around.
Oh, that's funny you say that, because back in my day, we would just use our breaths because we didn't have microwaves.
Back in my day, I gotta tell you, we had our kitchen remodeled, and I got a push-button stove.
Yeah.
Back in my day, if you wanted to agitate your molecules, you didn't use a microwave, you just shook it.
Back in my day, my great-great-grandmother, Auntie Mame, she used to sit in the box and they'd close the lid on it and push the steam up on it and she'd be steamed. That was her.
My day, if somebody said microwave, you'd go like this.
All right, next suggestion.
Our next suggestion is socks.
Socks.
Back in my day, we didn't have socks. We had hose.
Back in my day, kids said the darndest things. Darn.
Back in my day, we didn't have socks. We would shove our feet into the shoes until they were bloody stumps.
Back in my day, you went walking around with the sheep all around you, and that was your socks.
Musiquita, musiquita, musicita.
Back in my day, we didn't have socks. We had punches.
Okay, another suggestion.
Solar panels.
Solar panels.
Back in my day, no solar panel, you son! Burn food! Arr!
Back in my day, everybody sat in front of a little box of TV and they had a panel and they would sell it big time.
Back in my day, the solar panels were these reflecting shields that we held up to get our tans.
In my day, we didn't have solar panels. We had wood panels.
Back in my day, no solar panel. We would fry enemies on burn thing and make hot.
Brian.
Back in my day, we didn't have solar panels. We just made sure the air conditioner wasn't broken all the time.
Okay, something that might, Mary, is there a suggestion in there that's not necessarily electronic?
Let me take a look. There's a lot of. Let's go with salad spinner.
Ooh, a salad spinner.
Back in my day, we didn't have a salad spinner. I sent Johnny out with the lettuce and said him, turn around really fast.
Back
In
in
my day, we didn't have a salad spinner. We had the rollers of the washing machine that we would run the lettuce through.
Back in my day, my Auntie Mame, she used to put the salad on the Victrola and it would go round and round, 78 mile speed.
Back in my day,
I'm going to step in because I keep seeing donkey show up, so I want to do a donkey round.
Back in my day, we didn't have donkeys. We only had burros because I grew up in Mexico.
Back in my day, we didn't have donkeys. We had mules and horses and that one donkey that ran around a lot.
Back in my day, we didn't have burrows. If you wanted to dig, you just took a shovel.
Back in my day, we didn't have dorm keys. We had dorm keys, and that's the only way you could get in your building if you were late.
Back in my day, we didn't have romance novels because Don Quixote wasn't around.
Back in my day, we didn't have donkeys and Donkey Kong. We had Pong.
Back in my day, what was I saying?
Turn up
And that's time for the game of Back in My Day. Ryan, wake up. Wake up, Ryan.
Back in my day.
Okay. So while Marianne is busy tallying all those points, we're going to give thanks for everybody for coming and watching us tonight. Thank you very much for joining us on a Wednesday night. I'd like to give props and shout out to Pat, who's running everything you're seeing here. Thank you, Pat, for running the show tonight. Marianne, thank you for being our chat goddess.
Woohoo!
I hope you
You're
enjoy
welcome.
your 11th points.
I'm excited.
Good. And thank you for all our players, and we'll be all saying hi to our players again here shortly. Do you have a final tally for us?
I do. By a final score with me at a distant third with 11 points of 30 to 29. Tonight's winner is the blue team.
The blue team is a winner. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Comedy Sports Rec League tonight. Tonight's match has been brought to you by Andrea Weiner Kreiner, Myra Electric Lavenue, Dave Baba Iba, Donna Swimming Paul, your red team captain Susan Say Peas, And your blue team winning captain, Ryan, the B is silent, Gangwish. And of course, your referee and mine, Brooke E. Monster Chamberlain. Thanks again for being here tonight, and drive safely. If you're already home, be careful how you walk around the house.
If you're traveling vehicularly, often it is perpendicular.